Hi there, and welcome to 35 Plus Sweater Shop and our weekly retail review, where we help women 35 plus find the perfect brands for them based on their style, personality, colour palette, body shape, and also dress code. I'm really excited to share with you Ruby Olive today, especially because it's a bit of a gloomy day in Canberra today. We've got lots of rain, which we need. However, it's been raining so much that even when I was doing the school drop-off, I am soaked through, even wet undies, but that might be a little bit too much information. So Ruby and Olive was founded by Skye Anderton back in 2010, and she named it after her grandmother, Ruby Olive. She had 14 years experience at that stage in the fashion accessories industry, and she very much says that her whole philosophy behind Ruby Olive is about making people smile, making people feel really excited about what they wear and having that injection of fun and bold and colour, all of those sort of things. So Ruby Olive creates affordable, distinctive, fun pieces. So I would describe the overall vibe as bold, fun and creative. So when it comes to style personality, I definitely think it is for the creatives out there. Even if you've just got a little bit of creative, it's going to be perfect for you. It's got a little bit of dramatic. So they've got some really bold statement pieces, some quite angular pieces as well, which I know dramatics really go for. And then at the same time, they have some really beautiful, elegant pieces. So I do find quite a few elegants have that little bit of creative flair to them. And so it's a really great way if you're going for something that is quite sort of sophisticated, pared back and tailored, and you just want that pop of colour. Ruby Olive has great pieces for you. When it comes to colour palette, again, like in previous weeks, I would say all. They do have a very good mix of ones that are slightly softer, dusty, and what we call muted tones. So I'll show you a couple of the greys and pinks they have. They do have a lot of bright stuff, which is great if you're a cool and clear or warm and clear or anywhere in those colour palette families at all. So there is something for everyone. However, I would say overall they are bolder and clearer and brighter in colour than others. When it comes to body shape, that's not something you really need to worry about so much with accessories. However, things that you need to keep in mind, and I've mentioned it before, is around the scale. So if you are small scale, and scale is based on your height, your weight, and your bone structure. So if you're small scale, you want to go for smaller pieces, because if you go too large, it will make you appear smaller and out of balance. It's all about balance, proportion, and harmony. Likewise, if you're larger scale, you want to avoid anything too small, dainty or fine. You want to opt for those larger scale pieces as well. If you're medium scale, then you can go a little bit smaller, a little bit larger, but overall you want to stick to the middle there. Sizing, again, not so much of a factor here. It's much more about the scale of pieces as well. When you're looking at price points for Ruby Olive, you're starting at $24 for necklaces or pendants. You're looking at $24 for earrings, starting at rings from $22 and also bangles from $24 as well. Now, Ruby Olive are based all over Australia. So they've got stockists across Australia. They don't have independent stores as far as I could tell. If that's incorrect, please let me know. They are available online, and they're also stocked across the US as well. They've got quite a presence across the US too. So delivery is free for orders over $75 and $9.95 for orders under $75. Do check international shipping rates because they do ship internationally as well. And what I love is they have a 60-day love guarantee as well. So you've got some time to make up your mind, play with the accessories, with other pieces in your wardrobe. And if you don't love it, they would prefer if you returned it, because they can give it to someone else who is absolutely going to love it as well. So let's check out some of the pieces. So again, I couldn't just choose 5 pieces, so I thought I would just run you through and show you their site, and in particular point out their necklaces, earrings, bangles, bracelets in particular. The other thing that I wanted to point out as well is I love this brand. They use their clients, customers, people that they know, friends and family, people who love their brand as their models. And I just think that is fantastic. So it's showing, people who are really loving, embracing, and wearing the brand, they're showcasing it for them. So I just think that's absolutely brilliant. The other thing that I'm really a big fan of, and my partner in solving style dilemmas, Christy, is always going on about this, and that is the adjustable necklaces. Because as you may have heard us speak before about balance points and where things should sit in terms of between your neckline, your bust, your chin, etc. So it's really great that the adjustable ones, it means you can really play around with it, and it will go with lots and lots of different things and sit where you need that piece to sit as well. So I do love that they've got the adjustable necklaces as well. Not all of them are, but many of them are, and also being able to be worn in different ways. So they do have a number of different collections in terms of style. So you've got your traditional beads, baubles, your round discs and things like that, your longer beaded necklaces as well. So I just like that there's quite a bit of variety and something that will suit each of those style personalities that we talked about before as well. And you can see here for something a little bit more dramatic, we've got more of those angular shapes and pieces as well. Likewise, someone who is a natural with the adjustable necklace as well, having something that's a little bit more pared back as well, which is perfect for a natural who tends not to have anything that is gaining too much attention and wants to just look very relaxed and natural with that. So I've got some really, really great fun pieces that, can be worn, from that sort of smart casual, and even through to some cocktail as well, definitely, depending on the occasion. You can see here we've got those smaller scales up to things that are larger scale as well. So they're just a few of the necklaces that you can find there. When it comes to earrings as well, they do quite a variety of styles. You've got your smaller sort of stud pieces, your drop hoop earrings, also again back into those geometric shapes. And I do love that they let you know whether or not they've got a matching item or not. I do always say try and mix it up a little bit. There are occasions where you might want to go matchy-matchy, but there's other occasions where it's really nice. For example, something like this one, where you've got heaps of different colours in the earring, just maybe choosing one to do as your necklace or pendant instead. So I actually think that's a really great way of still, I guess, matching, but not going to matchy-matchy with that too. I love these lightning bolts. Seriously, I'm going to have to really jump off this at the end and not go and purchase anything. I do have a couple of ruby olive pieces, in particular a necklace that I was gifted, and I wear it lots and lots because it's just brilliant and goes with lots of different things in my wardrobe. And for those of you who love a bangle or a bracement, I do love the Artisan Aurora Artisan bangle because no two are the same. They've all got so many different variations and things with it as well. If you prefer something that is a little bit sort of more fitted, I do really like the bangle here and the bangle set, just because what I do find is it doesn't move around as much on the wrist. So if you're someone who is at a desk during the day and typing away, it's not going to move up and down your arm, and fits a little bit more snug and close as well, which I really, really love. So they are just a few that I wanted to show you of my favourite pieces. The other thing I love about Ruby Olive is they make great gifts. So if you know, for family, friends, colleagues, teachers, coaches, I think they make a really, really great gift for someone, especially as we are now in the final leg of Christmas shopping craziness. So do check them out as well in terms of that. So they generally are sort of 3 to 4 day delivery as well. So I'd probably get in this week if you want it guaranteed by Christmas. If you'd like to find out more places to shop that are perfect for you based on your style, personality, colour palette, dress code and body shape, hop on over to 35plusweartoshop.com. So that's 35 and it's plus as in PLUS, weartoshop.com, where you can download our free retail guide where we classify 90 retailers by those categories as well. So it'll really help you narrow down the perfect places for you to shop and maybe open you up to some other ones as well. So we will see you next week for episode 26. Catch you then. Bye.